Welcome back to Truth Quest. My name is Aaron Moriarity. I will be your host, and we're going to go on a quest for truth together. Yes, we certainly are. And welcome to the program. It looks like we got Catherine Weiss. First one here. Good to see you here, Kathy. Welcome to the program. And who's that person there? Not quite sure who that was. There we are. All right. Well, I hope you're all having a very fine evening. I'm going to share this out again, I think. And for that, I think I need to do this. Briefly. Oh, good. All right, let's see. Is that working? That looks like it's working. Okay, then. I'll share it right from here. Let's see if this works. Feel free to share this to your favorite social media platform. It helps us out a lot. And if you like and share, comment, it really helps. We are live. Okay. The picture's not showing up. I did load a picture too. That's odd. That's strange. Yes. Well, it's Operation Shutdown. Hey, buddy. Yes. You know you're at the Truth Quest for a number of reasons. One reason, Operation Shutdown's there. The other reason is we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious, and the paranormal is the new normal. It surely is. And there he is, the man himself, Operation Shutdown. And everybody's saying hi because everybody's so nice here. It's a lovely thing we have here. Okay, friends, feel free to share this out to your, maybe you got a friend. We might be hearing from a friend of ours. Corbin Phoenix might be calling in a little later. He's got a picture his cousin took and some other things he wants to talk about. So he might be popping in. We'll have to watch. Shirley. Oh, welcome to the program, Mad Pogue. I don't think anyone was calling you Shirley. Actually, I went to my elementary school was Shirley Hills. And it's in Mound, Minnesota, still there. And in 1955, when they built it, it was the largest elementary school in America. Imagine that. You think of all the big towns and little old Mound, 10,000 people. How did they get the largest elementary school? Because they were a boom town. That was where Tonka Toys started. So there. Surely you jest. Yes. Hello, M. Rose. Good to see you here. Welcome to the program. Middle School of America. Yeah, it was an elementary school. It was a great little school. Learned a lot there. I had a great art teacher there, Mr. Henthorne. Mr. Henthorne was a great art teacher. He was actually the guy who drew the Ham's bear. Now, Hamm's was a beer up in the Midwest, and there was a bear, like a cartoon bear, and they even had commercials with the cartoon bear on it, and it was for Hamm's beer, and my art teacher is the guy that drew that, so that's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Yeah. And it's fun to go back to those schools you went to years later. When I was a kid, well, we got some things coming up we got to talk about, but this is a little bit of reminiscing here. So, kids in elementary school, they do some things that, they think is goofy or whatever. Okay, so here's what I did. This is full disclosure here. I don't know if I was in 4th grade or 5th grade or what, but we were having lunch in the lunchroom, and we were having this like a fruit salad with those little mini marshmallows in it. And they were kind of, sticky. So I put one on my plastic spoon, and it stuck to the ceiling. It stuck. It stuck up there. I was pretty proud of myself. Whoa, yeah. Well, I went there years later for some ice cream social thing that was going on there. I went into I don't know if I was out of school completely or not yet, but I can't remember. It was many years later anyway. And I looked up at the ceiling in the lunchroom, and lo and behold, my marshmallow was still there. I made my mark, folks. Yes. Oh, really? From the land of sky blue waters. Yes. Ham's bear. Yeah. Alrighty then. Yeah. So that was that. A little bit of reminiscing. I wish I did have some Ham's bear signs. I wish I had some drawings that my art teacher did for me. Great art teacher. We were at these tables, like 4 or 5 people at each table, and we were just like free drawing. We were just drawing, and I did a drawing of like a roadway or a scene or something with some landscape, and everyone at the table thought it was great. And I went and showed it to the teacher, and he ripped it. And I said, "What'd you do that for?" He goes, "You can do better than that." I said, I was so upset. I sat down, I started drawing. I drew something way better. He was right. He was right. He was totally right. Oh, I remember leaving a bicycle skid mark in the hall of my school. Oh, wow. That marshmallow tops that. Well, might not be as noticeable, though. Might not be quite as noticeable. Hello, Yvonda. Good to see you here. And I've been seeing Yvonda has been posting pictures of her wonderful Organite products. So go check her out, Yvonda, for the Yawanda wand and all of the other very cool stuff that she makes. And she's even making these wild pyramids. So you can get that pyramid power, pyramid power. There you go. And she's got other things too. Smaller items you can put in your pocket, carry around with you, and have that Organite protection. There it is. Look at that. It has stuff inside there. And from what I hear, the stuff she puts inside, it's like real stuff. And real stuff, not the fake stuff. So there you go. Everybody's saying hi to you. I almost called you Yawanda. Yvonda, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Yes, yes. Well, friends, we've got a lot of stuff to go through today. And I will be putting the call-in link up soon. But first, I want to get through some of these. Oh, man. Here's a good one, folks. You're going to like this one. Save humanity, my warriors, by any means possible. Yes. And there's Leonardo giving that trademark smirk, that I am a meme smirk. It's that smirk that works for almost any meme. Yes, he's got it. He's got the smile that says meme. It memes it all back to you. Hello, Christina June. Welcome to the program. Good to see you here. Yes, save humanity, my warriors, by any means possible. I love that one. Oh, my little logo's kind of in the way. Wonder if I can do something about that. Here it is. Yeah, why don't I do this? Will that work? Oh yeah, now you can take a screenshot of it. There we go. Doesn't have to be that wide. Okay, there we go. Yeah, perfect. That's screenshotable if I ever saw it. Well, there you are. First meme of the evening, and it's a darn good one. Mud Rabbit, welcome to the program. You know, last program, I think I forgot to say hello to you, Mud Rabbit, and I apologize. I always try to say hello to everybody, especially the mods. So I'll say hi to you twice. Hello, Mud Rabbit. Hello, Mud Rabbit. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the program. Making up for last time. All right. So there it is. That is a pretty darn good meme. Pretty good indeed. Everybody's saying hi to Mud Rabbit. Yes. All right. And, in the show notes, I made another ISS discovery, possible discovery. You're never late, Mud Rabbit. You're always just on time. Another ISS discovery, possible discovery. We'll be getting to that in a little bit. But first, let's do some more of this, shall we? Yes, we will. We will do that. We will. Yeah! Here's one. This is from Ultra Peppy Lives Matter. Okay? From Peppy Lives Matter. The only pandemic coming is a pandemic of mass non-compliance, red pill suppositories, justice, and liberal tears. Yes! I will agree with that one. We'll let you screenshot that one if you need to. Yeah. Those red pill suppositories, they should have taken them while they were still pills. But you snooze, you lose, right? You snooze, you lose. That's right. You know, I don't eat so many sweets these days. I used to eat chocolate all the time. Now, I still like chocolate, but I don't eat it all the time. I more or less eat it periodically. Yes, I eat chocolate periodically. There you go. Yeah, how do you like that? That's pretty good. Oh no, you're buffering. Yes. Oh, you like the white chocolate. Okay. Yeah, white chocolate's good. I like most chocolate, but lately I just have not had so much of a sweet tooth. Nothing that fruit can't fix, you know, chocolate. Yes, I eat chocolate periodically. There's your little meme if you want to grab a little screenshot of that baby. Love it. Okay. Yeah, that would be a very cool mold. Yeah, you could make chocolate like that all the time. Let's see. I don't discriminate. I like all chocolates. There you go. Yeah, don't discriminate. Yeah, that's a good one. Cut me off a piece of rhodium and palladium, please. Oh, that's hilarious. Love the meme. Thank you. Oh, Terry. Terry, you're killing me. That's hilarious. Hilarious hippo strikes again. Mm. Oh, lordy, lordy. Look who's 40. Just look at that. Will ya? Share screen. We're sharing a screen, baby. Um, you know, when you got a two-tier justice system, this is kind of what happens. This is what happens when you have a two-tiered. The Fed's monitoring social media posts. Oh man, they're really hot and heavy on it. Look at all those displays. They're all up. They're monitoring everything. The Fed's investigating Epstein's client list. The computer isn't even on, and he's got a clown outfit on. Interesting. That's an actual picture of the Feds investigating Epstein's client list. So grab yourself a little screenshot of that one. There you go. Oh wow, Mad Poke. My wife used to make chocolate from cocoa and coconut oil. Never taught me how. Really? Well, maybe you could find a YouTube on it. Well, Mud Rabbit to the rescue again. Those are cocoa bombs. I have a recipe somewhere. Yeah. The clown should have an old CRT monitor. Yeah. Or a fake monitor, right? Like one of those cutout ones they have in the stores so people can't take off with them. Like just a cardboard cutout. There you go. That'll work. That ought to work. Oh, yeah. Somewhere. Now he's inspired. Okay. I'll find it or figure it out. I'm inspired. All right. It's fun to make stuff. I made a pan of brownies the other day, a couple weeks ago or so, week or so ago, and oh, the whole house smelled like brownies. And then I ate one. It's like, oh man, they're so rich. I uh, I ended up eating every single one of them, but it took me a long time because it's too much. Too much. Too much. I have to make it when I have people come over. That might be a better idea. Then, yeah, cardboard one. Yes. That way I won't have to eat every single one myself, right? That's right. Okay. All right. And Mud Rabbit's looking for it for you, Mad Poke. That's pretty cool. Um, after Joe Biden, had that bicycle incident, he's just gonna stick to swimming. He's just gonna stick to swimming. There he's. Oh my goodness! Oh God, what a sicko! Look at this guy! Oh my God! Hello, Artist 61. How you doing? Welcome to the program. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's old creepy Joe, sleepy creepy Joe, creepy Joe, the illegitimate president. He's not even the real president. He stole it, folks, and that's not a lie. And that's not just my opinion. It's the opinion of 81 million Americans and counting. Right? The few people that actually did vote for him probably would redo their vote if they had a chance after what they're seeing here. Austin Morris, greetings from Knoxville, Tennessee. All right. Good to see you here. Safety first on the water. Yeah. Oh, old creepy Joe. He's not so good at anything. You know, he's just not very good at anything. Nothing except being a creep. He's really, really good at that. Being a creep. He's super good at that. Thanks, Austin. Everybody's saying hi to Austin. And Artist 61 too. Everybody's so nice here. Thank you, everybody, for being so nice. I'm wearing, now I don't usually wear a shirt like this. This is a shirt that I got from my dad while he was still alive. So I like this shirt. It's a little tight, but I like it. I like it. So now we got something else for you, folks. What do we have for you? Well. It's a deep subject, isn't it? Here's something that's interesting. Now it's just a meme. Check this out. The Gateway Pundit. They do very good work. I would trust anything that comes out of that outlet. So, according to the Gateway Pundit, bombshell Oxford study, less than 6% of approved medical drugs are backed by high quality evidence to support their benefits. Harms are significantly underreported across the board. No kidding. According to a newly released study by the University of Oxford, a jaw-dropping 94% of drugs are not backed by high quality evidence because they don't do any of their own testing. They rely on the drug companies themselves to do their own testing. And they don't question it. They just take it. Oh, yeah, look at this. That's why we have so many of these. Oh, have you taken this? You might be up for an award. Oops. Peggy Dancer, welcome to the program. Good to see you here. Yeah. Everybody's saying hi to Peggy now. Yep. Why I don't take pharmaceuticals. Yeah, I don't take pharmaceuticals either. Pills cause ills. I got to make a shirt with that. Big Med spends more money in researching the color of the pill than on the safety. I would believe that. I would totally believe that. Definitely. And there's Peggy Dancer saying hi to everybody. Everybody's so nice here. Yeah, it's wow. Do you know how great this country would be if just all the laws were followed and companies were honest? It would be incredible. Maybe drug companies won't be able to make the vast fortunes that they're making if they were more ethical, but they could always diversify and do other stuff and, I don't know, make an honest dollar, not this crap because people are getting sick. The drug industry, they're very lucky that there's this placebo effect because if you take a pill and get better, there's a 40% chance it wasn't the pill at all. It was just you thinking it, because that's what the placebo effect shows over and over again. 40% effective. So just make all pills placebos. That way no one would ever die from a drug or get hooked on it. Oh, can I have some more of those sugar pills you got there? No, it's not going to happen. Homeopathic medicines, that's right. And food. Food is the best medicine. And good clean water. Good clean water without all those chemicals in it. So there. So that's that one. All right. We have a new discovery, folks. We have a new discovery. That we'll get to in a little bit. Check this out. Oh, yeah. How it started, how it's going. There it is. It's a mess. It could all be fixed if the rightful president was just put back in place where he should be after getting all those millions and millions of legitimate votes, even with thousands or perhaps millions burned by the opponents. He still got millions. Hey, there's my boy, Aaron Moriarity II, or Junior. Good to see you here, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Yes. I can't wait for how it will end. Me too, Mud Rabbit. Me so too. And everybody's saying hi to Aaron. Look at that. Look at all that love you're getting, buddy. Feel free to chime in more if you want. Also, I'm going to put this link in, folks. So if you want to call in, feel free. You may call in. And let's see. So there's the link. It's in the what you call it, chat. So Now what are we going to do? What are we going to do now? Oops, wrong one. What are we going to do? Well, I can't help it. I got to show this one. You know the brainwashing is real when you see someone outside on a motorcycle wearing a mask but no helmet. That's right. Well, it might be a no helmet law. KP. Hey, we got a caller.
What up?
It's KP.
Yo, what's up?
Is this Corbin?
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Phoenix, how you doing?
Doing all right, man. How you doing, man?
If I was doing any better, I'd be you, buddy.
Oh, hell.
So you got a new job.
Yeah. I'm doing it right now. Matter of fact.
Yeah?
Yep. So am.
I hope you don't get in trouble.
Nah, I shouldn't.
Good. Good.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see something real quick. Let me see if I come out of the. Yeah, all right. I'm still there?
Yep, I'm still here. Yep.
Okay, cool. Now, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm driving right now. From Dallas to Houston. Just got this gig. Transporting various, smaller big trucks and rental vehicles all across the nation.
Oh wow.
So, yeah. And I'm kind of like in training. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time I ever did it. So you know what I'm saying? They got me up here. Just kind of going through the motions. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Awesome, dude. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
You're on the road again. Say, I just put up that picture that you sent me. It's a picture of that smoked donut, looks like, with a star coming out of it, or some kind of ship.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So a lot of people have seen this. And so what do you think it is?
I mean, it could be.
Uh-oh, I think we just lost him. Uh-oh. Oh no. He's traveling. There he is. You're back. He's back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What I was gonna say was, I think it could possibly be a probe. Obviously, from extraterrestrial origin, or just the aliens that already, they exist on this planet and everywhere else. I mean, at this point, we're all cohabitating. We just don't know it.
Right. True.
But it could be some observatory probe sent through, like, from vast reaches, a space, far distant from here. So they basically created a wormhole, shot the probe through, and then shut it, and then waited till the probe got out of phase. So that way we couldn't see it with the naked eye. I think that's a possibility. You can't rule that out when you see stuff like that. And then also too, I think it could be possibly regardless, it's a craft from like non-human origins. I feel, but whether it's manned or not manned, I'm not really sure. But I know it's from far away or from an alternate dimension. So yeah, all those, and I mean, and really, honestly, all those could be true. All those could be true. Hell, even the future and the past is an alternate dimension. So I mean, all those things can be true. It could be aliens from far reaches, from alternate realities in time and space.
Wow.
Yeah, it could be all that.
I think it is. I think it's all of the cartoon characters that got their shows taken off the air. They're coming back. That's what I think.
Yeah, it's like did they seen it in the future? Like in the future that they wouldn't. Well, they looked at, oh man, we want to correct that. All right, let's go ahead and send a probe back in time to to monitor the situation, and then we'll be able to strike and get our cartoons back, and we won't have to live this existence where we don't exist no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Terminator, but with cartoons.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cartoon
like they
life.
come back.
Cartoon
Yeah,
lives matter. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, hey, honestly, I mean, really, nothing's off the table at this point, man. It's really crazy.
That's true. We
Yeah.
gotta get focused.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I mean, so what did you think about those pictures? Because, like I said, me and my cousin Xavier, we both seen the same thing, but at different points in Arkansas.
Okay.
I think, yeah. So he's seen it from Hot Springs. I seen it headed towards Hot Springs, and between a small town called Perrytown and another small town called Emmett. That's where I seen it, and he took a picture of what I seen, and then you see it from different states. It's a lot more detailed and a lot more vivid.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean it's really amazing. Like I mean it looks like something like I mean your best CGI couldn't even duplicate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, so it rules out somebody doing this in their basement. You know what I'm saying? Plus on top of that we've seen it. So I mean that's eyewitness and video. Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you know what I think though.
What?
One of my friends that said he says we're probably going to see him look more and more as we level up. You know. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I think you're
I
right.
think human consciousness ascends. We're gonna see a lot more of that, and I don't know whether it's the fact of like ETs and extra and interdimensionals are coming here because we're leveling up, or like the consciousness is raising and we're able to see the stuff that they try to phase out. You know what I'm saying? A little bit better than we used to see it.
Yeah. That could
I
be
think
too.
I think Yeah, I think it'd be a little bit of both. Also, too, I wanted to say, a day before that, I literally saw a UFO falling out of the sky, southwest from my grandma's house, like far southwest. Like it was way out there. Like I'm talking about, it had to been at least, I won't say no shorter than like maybe like 200 miles away. But I mean, I seen it, and it was just like falling, like erratic behavior, like falling, and it dropped somewhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea.
Okay.
It's crazy.
I got your the picture your cousin took. Let's see. I gotta put it up on screen here. And so it looks kind of like dashes or something, like lights. Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. It almost looked like. Have you put it up yet?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. It kind of looked like to me. It looked like almost like giant, like a giant car in the distance. You know what I'm saying? But like one of their headlights is a different color than the other one. It may be a little larger.
Right.
Yeah, and then it was weird. It was like kind of like just moving across the sky, and it blipped up, and all of a sudden I just seen something like come out of something else, and then it didn't. I saw it for maybe about 5 seconds, and then it just like it just fucking. I'm sorry. It just kind of like faded out of existence.
Uh-huh.
But
okay.
it's like I said. I think it definitely whatever happened. It got out of phase, so we couldn't see it no more.
Okay. Was it moving? Was it moving or not?
Yes, it was moving. It was moving.
Okay.
Yep, it was moving.
Interesting.
Yep. Oh, and you know what, dude? I'm missing things. And then about 2 days ago, I walked out on the porch to cut my hair, and just the murder one, just shaving it all off.
Yeah.
And then I said, okay, I'm gonna look up again. And someone told me to look up. I looked up, and I saw something that was off in the distance, and it was just going across the sky. And then another one was going across the sky, and it stopped. I was like, okay, maybe that's a satellite. The other one kept going, and then it just disappeared. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's cool. It's cool because I had enough time to get my son outside to see it before it disappeared like that.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's getting wild, man. And I mean, I think as people start moving towards more energy based, like like healing and communication and stuff like that, like it's gonna get even crazier, you know,
Oh,
because it's
yeah.
like because you think about it, it's like that's kind of like their bread and butter, you know. I mean, on top of everything else being the fact that humans, produce, that I know of, that we kind of like have researched, we produce the most, um, like reality shaping energy, that it would make sense why they would like start coming around when we start delving into like, crystal healing, crystal magic to like, bring about positive outcomes, stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. It would make sense that they would start coming through. Like, even if a small but significant enough of the population started doing that, like
Mm-hmm.
I believe we would get a full and like forced disclosure way faster than we would, otherwise, just by waiting,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because like think about it, like from what I can gather, 10 people, on that kind of wavelength is like the equivalent of thousands of ETs, doing the same type of stuff, because of like how much we let off, how much we shape and phase reality, and so I mean, so just think about like if we 10, 20,000 people got together, and then we all like did energy work like at the same time, like dude, there would be no doubt a massive sighting right over the top of our heads,
Yeah. I
you
think
know.
you're right. We can conjure it if we get enough people to do the same thing. I think you're right.
Yeah,
I,
yeah. I mean, yeah, definitely. Just imagine if like 50 people or 100 people got together. Let's say somebody had like heart disease or something, and then like enough people that like I guess have enough I guess enough basic to like intermediate knowledge of crystal healing or something like that got together over somebody in Sedona or something like that, like like where like the Charged Mountains, and then just started working on that person, using energy and like and trying to like heal that person. I guarantee you, like that would just blow the lid off the whole thing. And I'm talking about that's just 50 people. You get a full disclosure. You know what I'm saying?
that would be cool. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I think we should try. Our friend Bruce Holmes, he's been transcendental meditating for decades now. So
Yeah.
he's got a whole worldwide group that does that. So the piece
Oh
that
wow.
we have might be partially related to what he's doing. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Also too, I want to say I'm gonna go on like since this is like a safe place to talk about it. Because everybody's on the up and up. The whole chat, everybody in the community. I mean, and I think that your community is apart from like the whole, because it's like I haven't met or seen one nasty, one envious, one jealous person out of the entire chat, and I feel it. I feel it all through me. I can feel you all right now, and I just want to let y'all know that what I'm saying, I love y'all, and I really appreciate what I'm saying, y'all going out of your comfort zone and trying to dig into some of this stuff, because like I think Aaron's group is the most wholesome group of all. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? Like, yeah, I mean, seriously. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, bro, because I've seen enough. I've seen everybody else's shit. I've seen it, and it's just like there's something about it that's it's something that doesn't seem right. You know what I'm saying? And like, and my empathy is up, so I can just tell, I just feel it. You know what I'm saying? Without like yeah, like I mean, all these other conscious communities and all this other kind of stuff. Like like dude, there's so many people that are out for themselves in these groups that are like basically agents, like like
Mhm.
Agent Smith, like they could just turn into an agent and blow your head off, as soon as you get in the way of like their placement in that community. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they're like, and none of that is here. None of that is here. But I'll just go ahead and say this. But I mean, I started experimenting with like using crystals to heal and try to fix things in my body, and then
Mhm.
in other people's bodies too. And I actually figured something out. Like, I don't know about y'all, but like, have y'all ever went online or like on YouTube and tried to find healing frequencies that take out pain?
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. So check it out. Now you do know that all the now this is some shit that like a lot of people don't know, or maybe they haven't figured it out. But like all of those tunings,
Yeah.
or those frequencies, they're all done in 440 hertz. They're all done in 440 hertz. That's the demonic hertz. That's
Right.
the one that like creates the loops. That's,
Right.
and they changed it to that. You know what I'm saying? The Nazi scientists, they changed it to that. A long time ago, they changed the worldwide musical standard in like the modern world to 440, because everything previous to that, like classical, down to people, you know what I'm saying? People in like the Congo, or people like in South America, were all the music was 432. They sung in 432 because you didn't do anything that didn't mean something artistically unless you felt it. And the only way you would feel it is if you hit the 432 hertz when you or standard A tuning when you sung, because you would feel it then. So I say that to say this, like they wouldn't change it because they were like, okay, we got to bring the worldwide consciousness down, or create it, or make it, or disperse it and make it chaotic, before we can move forward, with our 100-year plan to cause world domination. Because I think you changed it around in the 30s, and 2030 is the year. So it was like a 100-year plan to basically tear everything up, and it started with changing the worldwide frequency. But I say that to say this, all those frequencies that you hear, that you find on YouTube, they're all done at 440. And I wondered, I was like, is this at 440? So I took my guitar tuner, and it's just an app that you have on your phone. It's a guitar tuner you can download, and I set my guitar tuner to 432 hertz. I down tuned it from 440, because 432 is the natural frequency of like the universe. It's the harmonious frequency and tuning of the universe. So I went down to 432 and I played the frequency for alleviating pain. And guess what? It was out. It was not in tune with 432. It was F. It was third octave F, but it wasn't in tune. It was just out of tune, and that's all you need. That's how that there's a thin line between holy and demonic. It's a very thin line.
Right.
Because of the access, because of like there can't be one without the other. It's just like your car battery. There's a negative and positive to make something happen. There's always going to be that good and evil friction. So that's where it's at. It's set to the 432, like the demonic frequency, even those healing things. So what I did is I said, okay, and I duplicated it with my mouth. I was like, I hummed the same frequency, and I hummed it at 432, and then I got it right. And I was like, yes, okay, so that's the real frequency, not this one. They're all out of tune. I went to the next one, all out of tune. It's all out of tune. Just enough. Yeah, right. So it's not gonna do nobody no good. It's got millions of views, but it's not doing nothing for nobody. Not like it's not. You're right. So check out what I did. I took two crystals and I wound up like I had like my daughter Rayanna. I swear she's the ultimate light worker in the house. She just moves. Yeah, she just moves in a certain way that just like that. You know what I mean? It's like she says stuff and she sets up things and she doesn't know she sets up the future for the best. So, but because the other day I was looking for something to try to wind them up and to wind up the crystals, and she said, "Here, Dad, you can use my bracket." And at first I was thinking this bracket is way too long. Why would I use this bracket? It's a metal bracket that goes inside of those laundry baskets. And I was like, okay, I guess so, but it's really long. It's extraordinarily long to try to use like a wand or something. I was like, but I'll go ahead and use it. But then come to find out, it was perfect because I could put it in my mouth, and then I could reach across to somebody, and then put it somewhere on somebody's body and like hum the frequency through the wire, hitting the crystals, causing the vibration into their body to, heal them or take pain out,
Wow.
But anyway, so I did that. I wound up the crystals, and I actually did it on myself, and it kind of worked. I was like, So my mom comes to pick me up that day from the house. My wife, she was at work, and I was home alone. Kids was at my mom's house, but my mom had left. My dad, was watching the kids. I said, well, come get me. I got some stuff I got to do for this job. So she comes out there, and just before she came out there, I tried it on myself, and I said, Mom, and she said, what? I said, come here, and she was like, boy, what you want? I said, come here, man, just come in, just come in the house. I want to show you something. And she was like, well, what you trying to do? And I said, Mom, do you have anywhere in your back that hurts? She said, my whole back hurts, Adrian. I said, man, I'm talking about a specific spot in your body, on your back. And she said, yeah, I know, I got a spot that hurts the worst. I said, well, come up here, I'm finna try something. She said, you ain't finna mess me up now. I was like, no, I'm good. So she come up, and I put the crystal on her back. I said, it's gonna be weird, but point to where it's at. And I put the crystal end of this long wand thing that I made. I put it on her back, and it was right up on her bra strap. Perfect. I put it right up under there, and I said, okay, now I'm gonna be humming this frequency. Just chill and just relax. You know what I'm saying? Just stand there. And I started doing it, and she said, oh wow. I said, what? She said, I can feel my fingers my hands are tingling. And I said, really? She said, yeah. Oh my gosh. She said, what? Man, this is crazy. And I did it, and I kept doing it. And then I did it maybe about I would take in a deep breath and I would hum. I did it about 12 times. And then I took it off her back and I said, how's it feel now? She said, the pain in that spot is gone, Adrian. She said, oh my God. She said, oh my God. And then I explained to her like I explained to you what I did, and she said, wow. And then she was like, well, I noticed you were having a problem keeping that frequency. And I said, yeah, because I can't sing. I don't got like the vocal cords for that. And she said, well, you know what you could do? You got that studio out there. All you got to do is get in the studio and try to hum the frequency and then find the spot where it's perfect and then just loop that. Then you ain't got to worry about, doing that manually. You could just hook that up hook it up to some speakers and then have the speakers, push out the energy through the wire and, into somebody's back or their leg or wherever it's hurting. And I was like, you see, Mom, I knew I got it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So everybody, I know that was kind of lengthy, but I had to give you the detail. But listen, that's what I suggest y'all do. Now, don't go telling everybody, because the thing about it is this type of shit, they get people killed. So just so just do it, with people that are close to you, and don't be like advertising online. I don't care if you have miraculous results. You keep that shit supreme clientele. Only people that you can trust, only people that mean something to you, only people that you love and care about, and you don't have to worry about them stabbing you in the back. Like y'all guys. That's the reason why I shared it to y'all. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, could you do us a favor and just hum what you might be close to that frequency for us?
Hold on, I can do. Hold on, let me see right now. Let me go into my guitar tuner and I'll see if I can match it. Hold up, give me a second.
Are you
It's kind of hard
driving?
to do. Yeah. Don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No, don't.
No, I'm just driving. I mean, I can drive and hum the frequency. It's no problem.
Okay.
Let me see. Dang, I can't do it. I got it on Bluetooth. I can't do it right now.
Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe
but
you could send it to the program when you get back to your studio, and we can put it out there. That's awesome.
Okay. Yeah. And matter of fact, what you can do if you want to, you can put it on your channel. And just however you want to freak I'll give you the information as far as what frequency I'm humming, and you can put it on your channel. And when I get the loop of it, you know what I'm saying, like it'll be perfect. It'll be that the whole time. You don't have to worry about
Oh, I think we lost him again. He's traveling, so he's going in and out of where he's got service, apparently. Well, that's really interesting, isn't it, folks? I'm telling you, that's very interesting. Oh, Austin Morris says the Italian composer G. Verdi fought against the change in tuning. He said it would shorten the careers of opera singers. I think history has proven him right. Wow. Because it went from 432 to 440.
Hey, am I back?
You're back. Yep.
Yeah, listen, and you know what? I think I know why. Because opera singers, they have to pretty much contort, you know what I'm saying, and do like unnatural things to like, the inner lining of their throats and larynxes in order to push that out, and diaphragms and stuff like that. It's very it's I mean, if you really think about it, opera singers, they're like the boxers of like the of singing. Like they have to put their bodies through strenuous training in order to get their bodies to be able to produce that sound. And just imagine they're doing it at 432. That shit's tearing their ass up. Like it's not like a natural frequency. So they're putting out all that energy and it's not right. It's not in the right tuning. So it's tearing them up.
Right.
Yeah.
You heard what Austin Morris said about Italian composer G. Verdi fought against the change.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard what you said.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, and that's what I'm saying. I think that's why, because he knew that, like, they ain't gonna be able to do that and like then do it for a long time at all. Like it's gonna cut that shit in half because this is an unnatural frequency. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt people. Singing shouldn't hurt people.
Yeah.
Right. So like what I'll do is I'll keep making frequencies and I'll do it. I'll find the next one. I know the one for pain, and then I'll find the one for all these ones that exist on the internet and do them right, and then I'll just send them to you. You know what I'm saying, and then we'll figure it out from there, man. But I think honestly, like that'll do a lot of good, for sure.
Yeah. Yes. That's awesome. That's awesome.
And we'll be the only ones in the entire world that have it online like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Exclusive. Exclusive. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's just like, if people just a little research, and like I said, what brought me to it, like apparently I have mild arthritis in my lumbar, so that's the reason why I started even messing with it. But yeah, I guess the universe works in mysterious ways. You know what I mean? Like it's like I would have never figured that out if I wasn't going through a hardship myself. Yeah. So it's like
Operation Shutdown says Corbin is the best. I always enjoy his appearances. Yes, so do I.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks. I'm sorry that I'm all mystic right now, but like I'm driving, so I can't have the dome light on. So
that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like we can see a TR3B in a way because like 3 lights. Now there's 2. Kind of funny, but everyone's saying awesome stuff about you here.
Thanks, y'all. Thank y'all.
You're welcome, man. So that's really interesting. So it's just humming with the crystal can do it. Crystal humming.
Yeah. You basically all you got to do is what I would suggest, like you could probably listen to the frequency, like at your house. Put it on some speakers, cut the bass up. And let that kind of hit you. Maybe put your back or whatever's hurting to the speakers and do it like that. But I think it'd be more effective if you did that. But then you also like had a crystal like on that select spot, like while you got the bass up. You know what I'm saying? Like where you can at least feel it. You don't have to be like blowing the wall, blowing your walls away or knocking pictures off the wall. But it's just enough to where you can feel it on your body and it's comfortable enough. And then put the crystals on your body because they're gonna pick up the frequency too. You know what I'm saying? And then it'll help to shoot that in. And like I just did it with two clear quartz. They're really good. They're really good all around. You know what I'm saying? All around healing crystals. So yeah, I would suggest that to y'all. Like if you ain't got crystals, you could try it that way. But I think that would be the best thing to use crystals. Like I said, and that's for all the frequencies that that'll be on this YouTube channel. I'm gonna go ahead and when I get back around my way, I'm gonna go ahead and buckle down and get all those loaded up. So that way, you can post them and shit, and everybody can, enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's getting real bad. We can't like you said, pills cause ills.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So this is your way to kill the pill.
Kill the pill. Yeah. I remember a story a number of years ago, probably 10 or 20 years ago. They found a shipwreck they found a doctor's kit in a shipwreck. It was hundreds of years old, and it was watertight. It was safe from the water, and inside it they found pills, and they examined the pills, and they found out that they're using the same type of clay that we use today for pills, and the inside of the pills was the same as some of the pills we're making today too. So for hundreds of years, we haven't really changed much, and
Wow.
so yeah.
Yeah, see, and that's interesting you said that, man, because like, you know, they've been just giving us, you know, like and they be giving us like placebos and all kinds of stuff like that. And honestly, you know, I think what they've tricked us into doing is they give us placebos to make us think that, like, you know, we're sicker than we actually are. Like, oh, you know, it has 200 milligrams on there, but you probably don't even need that many milligrams. Like, I guarantee you, like, if they only put like 100 milligrams on there, like, it probably still has the same effect on your body. But being that we've been trained to think, oh, we need 200 milligrams, like, you know, we can only take 200 milligrams now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, dude, it's all like, you know, like psyops, psychological warfare, man. Like, I swear, you know, and they just look at us laughing. Like, they look at us like a huge practical joke. That's why there's April Fools. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, ha, you know, joke's on you. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I mean, that's April Fools is like the first day of, you know, the celebration of the demonic god ball. You know, so. Yeah, I don't know. It's great. Yeah.
BBP Demand is in the house. Good to see you, BBP.
You said who to who?
BBP Demand, back by popular demand.
Oh no, I mean I can't even see nothing. Like right now, I just got this on. I don't have the chat on right now.
No, you just watch the road, dude. You watch the road.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. You know, my son told me, he said, "Hey, Dad, I don't need you texting and driving, you know, because I'm trying to have you come home." He's like 9 years old, and I was like, you know what, man? You know, I'm a do exactly that because you told me so matter of factly. I'm gonna do that, you know, because sometimes as grown-ups we think we got it all figured out and stuff, but sometimes you gotta listen to the babies, man. They know a little bit better than us. Sometimes they feel it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, man. I mean, so I don't know, like. I don't know, like I mean, I'm kind of excited about it. Like now I'm hyped, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, I can't wait to get that out. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and like I said, you know, this is a safe space. You know what I mean? That was part of it. Like I've been trying to talk to other people that are into like Reiki and, you know, energy healing and all that kind of stuff. And like, you know, like there's this one chick around my way that does that. She's like a licensed Reiki master or whatever you want to call it. Holistic person, and she was all, oh yeah, we can meet up and everything that you're experiencing, we can you can talk about it with the group. I said, with the group? I said, dude, I said, man, okay, like first of all, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, not to like, you know, not to be, you know 3D thinking, but you're a single female, not bad on the eyes, and you know what I'm saying, like, you know, and you have like a really like, you know, like you could tell, like she's definitely like on the level to be doing Reiki. Like females like that are going to attract males, but that's the thing about it. Sometimes you're not going to attract, you know, males based off of, you know, the wholesomeness, you know. So I was just like, we're going to be talking in group. I'm like, no, like you don't understand. And then she was like, look, I'm really not trying to get into a relationship right now. And I was like, no, oh my God, no, I'm not trying to back. I'm not trying to back. I swear. I'm like, no. You know, it's just like, you know, there's all this red tape with everybody else, man. But, you know, that's the thing about it, guys. Y'all got to guard your power, man. You know, because there's people out there that mean to do the worst with it or, like, try to take that from you, you know. So, yeah. Wow. But anyway. But, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. I was going to explain this to her, but I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think she doesn't realize. She doesn't understand, like, the severity of knowledge like this, you know? You know? So, yeah, man. I mean, you know, it's a war, man, and they got time for you today. You know? Yeah. But But anyway, so yeah, man, what's been going on? You been enjoying all the UFO activity across the world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Cool,
interesting.
man.
Sounds like someone's trying to get a hold of you. Is that your phone ringing?
No. It's the truck that I'm in. I'm driving one of those big HG&T delivery trucks, and
Oh,
every time you like to get close to some kind of line, whether it's dotted, whether it's the line for the shoulder, it'll beep. You know.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So basically, like sometimes the line, well the road will merge, and it just detects like that line, even though you're merging like you're supposed to, it'll detect that line as if you're going out of your lane. It'll be
I see.
So,
Gotcha.
yeah.
It is again.
But anyway, yeah. Nah, man. So I don't know. I mean, what's the chat talking about? I can't see.
Let's see. Let's see. Jilly's Jewel says, same Mud Rabbit. I've been hanging out with the praying mantis as therapy, LOL. So they're talking about their own stuff.
Oh,
But
yeah.
they're making comments about what you're saying too. Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Farmers like a crooked mechanic, they'll make problems for later and
Mm-hmm.
keep the money flowing. That's Jilly's Jewels.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone's agreeing with what you're saying and pretty excited about what you're saying, dude. So I am too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. It'll help a lot of people out. And yeah, like it's wild too because I started messing around with trying to use crystals to heal. Like I'm talking about like a week, like or less than a week before you had that Uvanda on your show. So it was
Okay.
just so weird. That was like, wow, what timing? You know what I'm saying? You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And
Right.
she's in the chat too. So she's
Oh,
here too.
right. Oh,
Yeah.
yo. Tell her that that the information she sent me in the email, it really helped a lot. Definitely helped a lot.
You just told her.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah. All right. Word up. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I'm still stuck in like 1997 sometimes. But
Yeah, I hear you, man. It's
yeah, but yeah, man. Yeah, like invaluable information. Thank you so much. Like when I saw the email, when I saw she replied, as soon as I opened the email, I just felt her energy all over me, all over.
awesome.
I was like, oh man, and I could tell like it was from the heart. I was like, yes. I was like, oh my God, I feel you. I feel it. This is so dope. Thank you so much. So yeah, that was really cool. And tell her, oh, dude, check out what we did. We communicated with my recently passed cat and my great well, not my great grandfather, but my passed on grandfather the other day. I got a picture. Well, first of all, I created to tell her that also. Well, yeah, Yvonne, that also helped too when we do this stuff to put like a circle around us of protection. But anyway, I did that to make sure like no evil things came through and try to act like they were our past loved ones. And I did that, and me and my twins, we stepped in the circle, and then we communicated with our recently passed cat and my grandfather, and we used the Orgone pyramid, and I sat it on top of a picture, and then like a drawing of my pet cat that my son had drew. I set the organ on top of that, the orgonite on top of that, and we started talking to him using the guitar tuner. See, like they like to use things that are frequency based in order to communicate, and like it pops, like they'll make it say certain things, like if it's A through the musical tunings or A through B or something like that,
Okay.
or I think it goes all the way to F.
Okay.
And I saw that once we set it down, I said, okay, if Papa is here and Raven is here, I said, let us know by saying A, and and then it just went hey, and I was like, oh hell yeah, So we started talking to him, and we were asking questions. I said, okay, for yes or no, A is yes, and G is no, and we were talking to him, just asking questions, and it was they were answering, and then like all of a sudden my son said, um, you know, he said I want to talk to Raven, which is our cat, and he said I wanted to know if you still love us, Raven. And then like we just felt like this energy, like this. Oh my God, like right now I'm feeling it, like it like just hit us in the chest. And I just looked at my son, and we both just busted out crying, like busted out
Wow.
crying. And then the tuna the tuna kept saying G G G G G G G, like like no, please don't cry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like please don't cry, Like, dude, that like I'm feeling it right now, dude. Like, man, oh my God, dude. But yeah, we talked to him and stuff, and they were, just it was really cool. We did it for about 10 minutes, and then we let him go, and then that was it. It was funny because one thing was funny, like they would be talking to my twins, and then I guess one of them, or the one one they were talking to, would flash up DAD, 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 like wanting to speak to me, like dad.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. We were like laughing about it, like, oh, he wants to speak to me. Like, oh, I guess he wants to speak to you, Dad. I was like, yeah, okay. So then I was, ask questions and stuff. But yeah, like, man, that was intense. It was really intense, really intense. But yeah, my son, he wanted to know. He said, because he doesn't want Raven to be alone. He don't want Raven to be alone, because that was, it was like his favorite thing to play with her, and it bugged the hell out of her. And he was like, I want to know if, they call him Dead Pawpaw, but they known him when he was alive too. But that's what they call him, because they have a Pawpaw that's alive. So in order to create a difference, they call him Dead Pawpaw. Not out of disrespect, but from what I can tell, he doesn't mind it much. But yeah, my son had asked him, he said, are you and Raven together where you're at? And then it said G, and then Holston just looked at me like with this really worried look on his face, and I said, Holston, they're cats and humans, but like the sentient energy is different. And I said, don't worry. And I said, check this. I told Holston, I said, check this out. I said, Papa, even though you and Raven aren't on the same, frequency, so to speak, I said, or the same realm, I said, y'all can communicate, and you do communicate, right? And he was like, hey. I said, all right, cool. I said, you see? Holston looked at me, just had like a sigh of relief, like, you know what I mean? Like, he just wanted to know that they were together, and that, that Raven wasn't alone out there,
Hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, that was really cool. Really cool, cool experience. But
That is
yeah.
interesting.
Yep. And what I'll do is I'll send you the link to the guitar tuning app. It doesn't cost nothing, and
Okay.
and if you want to experiment with that kind of thing, or whatever it may be, I'll send it to you and you can check it out.
Okay.
To kind of just kind of get an idea of what I've been kind of working with. Yeah.
Okay.
But it was real cool. Like how there was another thing too. They were saying we would ask a question sometimes, and it would say DEFA. So that meant definitely yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like A, DEFA. I was like, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, man, it's really cool. Like, and anybody can do it as long as put like this. If you're the type of person to want to do it, then you can do it. You just have to have that. And like I said, like Yvonne had mentioned, you know what I'm saying? You put that protection circle around you, whether you want to use salt or something pure like baking soda or something, put it around you. Like if that's all you got, you don't want to waste your salt. You just want to, okay, I got that baking soda that's been sitting in the fridge, keeping the fridge fresh. Take a little bit of that and just when you sprinkle it around wherever you're gonna do it at, just make sure to say, you know, this circle is, you know, is imbued by, you know, by my ancestors and my loved ones, and you know, and all things good, and it rejects and repels all negative forces and influences, and you're good to go.
Wow.
And then, yeah, do that, and then, you know, yeah, go ahead and do what you got to do, man. Like I said, I grabbed a picture of my grandpa, and a picture of my son that drew of our cat, and then I set the orgonite on top of it, and I had my phone with the guitar tuning app open, tuned to 432 hertz, and then I chose what frequencies, what letter frequencies that I, you know, for yes and no, and then I just started asking questions, and then paid attention to the letters.
Wow.
Yep.
That's incredible, dude. That's incredible. That is incredible. And people are just loving you. They're loving listening to you. You've got a very cool voice. You got lots of interesting things to say. And we just love you, dude. We love you.
Oh, man, no, man. I love you too, man. I love you too. And I thank y'all for, like, embracing me because, you know, like, y'all, like, fam. I know I don't be on a whole lot. I be doing a whole bunch of other stuff just, like, you know, and I've been going through a lot too, you know, so I've just been trying to, like, you know, find, you know, yeah. I mean, I'll try not to be so much of a stranger, but I've just been really focused on, like, you know, making sure my family's straight right now, like my actual, like my blood family. So, you know, my immediate, and, you know, it's been real hard, been going through a lot of stuff, you know, and, you know, but everything that's supposed to be good is off the charts. So that's okay. But, you know, I've been trying to, you know, I've been probably overexerting myself trying to save things, save situations, and save people that don't want to be saved. And, you know, because that's just in me, you know, I just have that warrior spirit. I don't give up. You know what I mean? I don't give up on people, even if they give up on themselves, and I can't stop. So it's been really weighing down on me, man, really playing, you know, taking a toll on me, but that's kind of where I've been, guys. So, you know, don't think that I just, you know, I'm just going away from y'all, like, because, like, oh yeah, you don't care, you know what I'm saying? No, ain't nothing like that, you know. But there's the explanation, there's the reason, you know. So, but like I said, I'll make sure to make more time, and actually, I'll probably have a lot more stress-free free time with this job because I can kind of, like, work when I want to. So, so yeah, I can definitely, you know, schedule some things out. So even if I'm not, you know, on the podcast, I'll definitely be in the chat. You know what I mean? You know, talking crazy. So.
Cool.
Yeah. But
that's
yeah.
cool. I'm showing something on the screen now. You can't see it, but it's another little thing I discovered today on the ISS footage. So, but I don't want you to look at it because you're driving, dude. I want you to stay safe.
No, it's cool.
But so, yeah, I got this very interesting anomaly now. It's something. I don't know what it is. It could be another spaceship coming to dock. That's probably what it is, really. But
what's it coming to dock on?
On the ISS.
Oh,
yeah,
the
International Space Station.
Space Station.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, and it's like extraterrestrial looking.
No, it's in the darkness. I had to really brighten it up to make it come out, and it just looks like a little pod. Almost looks like a it almost looks like a dog kennel or something. Or
like boxy kind of.
It could be, well, kind of oval or boxy. It's kind of hard to say because it's so far away. I'm trying to zoom in on it here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting.
All right.
Anyway.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, guys, I just meant to say update. My mom still doesn't have pain in that spot, the spot that hurt the worst on her back, and all I did was take the pain out. Just imagine if I would have took the pain out and then did the healing frequency at 432.
Wow.
No telling. I haven't done that yet. I'm really, honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm kind of scared to do it because, like, that's the point of no return right there. Like, that's like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Because, like, it's one thing to take pain out of something that hasn't been healed, but it's a whole nother thing to heal something. and like I'm like it worked, it worked for the pain. I'm really, one side of me is like I know it'll work. Yeah, that's awesome. But the other side of me is like, man, I'm really afraid to do it because, man, oh man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, but listen, guess what?
What?
Maybe it's up to you guys to try that part of it.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, so something docked on the ISS.
Yeah, and this is a clearer picture of it. I got more pixels on it and zoomed in, and that's the best I can get. It's kind of fuzzy. It's definitely something in the distance. Dark Brain says it looks like a ring portal.
Ooh.
It kind of does.
Okay.
Well, it looks more like a craft, though, to me. Yeah, and Austin Morris says Dragon spacecraft seen from a distance. That could be. Yeah, that might be what it is. It's probably what it is. That's the most likely thing. But I'll have to watch that video again and see if it comes closer.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mud Rabbit says it looks like a sea turtle to her. He's a little. He jumped out of the water a little too far.
Yep, might have jumped the shark. Man.
Yeah.
You know what? But yo, I mean, I don't know, man. I think I'm just real, like the whole like existence is just really crazy right now. Like, I mean, we're like driving around in cars, bro. Like, man, we should be like teleporting. Like, I'm sorry, I probably bring this up way more than like I should, but this is crazy. Like, I mean, there's people literally like walking on this planet Earth, and they're just like walking in it as if they're in a zoo without bars.
Right.
You know, like because they know, like they know what's. It's like, could you imagine, like going inside of a cage full of lions, and like they don't know that they're lions, and you're walking around and they're like, look, these guys don't even know that, like, know what they are, what they can do, and or any of that. Like they have no idea. Like they're all nerve. And you just imagine that. You know what I'm saying? Like you walk like walking up to a lion, and it's got fangs, it's got those big claws. You know what I'm saying? All that, and looks like it's all intimidating and stuff. And then it's like it doesn't even know it can just take me out. Like like the lion doesn't even know that it's a lion. Like that's how they walk around us, like, and they think it's cool. Like, I mean, it's honestly it's kind of insulting, especially like you once you kind of start coming into the know of what's going on. Like, it's really insulting, and I'm just like, man, how dare they?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Like they've got us completely duped. As a whole, not us, but as a whole. But yeah. So that it's beyond imagination, that whole scenario, and that's what we're living in right now. Yep.
That's right.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
That
Anyway, man.
That is awesome. I'm really curious to see your winding around the crystal the way you did that. That's going to be interesting to see.
Dude, you know what, man? All right. When I get back, I'll take a picture and show it. But like, man, I had to sit there, like, and I had to do it. I think I used a pair of channel locks for one part of it. But at the end of the day, like, it really didn't even take that. It's just like I just had to wind them just right, and they're still a little loose. Like, it's not like they're like so tight together, like they're fused almost. But there's still a little give. There's still a little give, but but it's not to the point to where they would just fall out easily. Like, I would have to like sling it like really hard in order for it to come loose. But I think that's kind of cool because that way, if I want to remove them from there, I can just with a little pressure, I can just kind of pull them apart, and then
Sure.
do whatever I wanted to do with them separate. But yeah, I mean, and yeah, I mean, anybody can do it, and that's the thing about it. I think that's the cool part about it. Like, as long as you want to do it, you can do it. Yeah, like there's no, once you know the basics, like, because basically everything I just told you to me, it's like like my mind just kind of went there. It just naturally goes to like figuring out solutions like that. And like, I don't know, man. I mean, it was one of those things where like, my back was hurting. My back was hurting, and I was willing to try anything. So here we are, man, healing ourselves now.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, but I'll take you pictures. I'll take you pictures when I get home.
Okay, good. That's awesome. That is awesome, dude.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Yeah, like I don't know, man. What do you think? They're saying something's it's gonna get kind of crazy mid-July. They're saying like gas prices, even in like a small town, or not a small town, but like a smaller town, is gonna reach like I don't know, close to $6.
It's $5 here, $4.99 the other day. I saw. It's probably higher by now. But
oh, man.
It's really sick. Well, and Trump really showed us that an effective politician is possible.
Yeah.
For so many years we were taught that all these things are impossible. Nobody can do anything.
Right.
And Trump came along and did it all.
Right. Exactly. He was a lion that knows his pains. You know what I mean? In his flaws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and not only is he good, but he inspires other people to be good too. So.
Yep. So, what do you think about DeSantis?
About the what?
About DeSantis. DeSantis,
I think
yeah.
DeSantis, he's the prototype for all future governors. If you want to be a good governor, be like DeSantis. Do things that DeSantis is doing. He's doing all the right things.
Right. Cool.
Dark Brain wants to know if you're on Truth Social.
You know what? I'm not on it because they don't have it on Droid yet.
Okay.
Androids.
All right. I think
But
they do. They might, don't they?
By now?
I think I'm on it on my computer.
Yeah, and you're on the computer, I'm pretty sure. But on their phone, I don't know if they got it on there yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, but that's the thing. I don't have internet at my house because it's like, kind of expensive to get internet out there. But,
yeah,
like with this job, you know what I'm saying? I think I'll be able to afford it. I think I'll probably get internet because my son, he wants to be a famous YouTuber. But he's, I got him doing other shit. He's not just like stuck in front of a TV or a computer screen or an iPad screen all the time. I mean, we go, we run miles.
Yeah.
He does like 300 push-ups a day. Does all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? We box outside. I got pads and gloves and stuff. But he wants to be a famous YouTuber. So I'm like, you know what? You're a pretty good kid. You still get out, still get active. You still, beat dad by like a whole mile out. When we go running. So yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I can to get you that. So yeah. But yeah, he wants a desktop, and I told him, I said, what are you gonna do if you have a desktop? You don't have internet. He said, then that means we have to get internet. I said, okay. So when I get internet, I'll probably jump on True Social. Sure.
Okay, very cool. Something to look forward to. Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about it? Like, what do you think about True Social?
Well, I think it's great. I mean, there's no instant messaging. It's kind of like Twitter. It's got a very deep, dark blue background, which is kind of cool. I have not been censored. Anything I put on there, I've never been censored yet. So apparently some people have been. So you can't, you can't say bad things. I mean, threats.
Right, you can't. Right. You can't do that. You can't just be like, like vehement hate. You know what I mean? Like, because that's not the way forward. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. Yeah, I get that, man. That's what's up. If you're just up there to express yourself, and all that kind of thing, that's the main thing. But yeah, But yeah, it sounds good, man. I mean, I'm kind of curious as to what it'd be like. So you're like the only person I talked to in depth about it. So
okay.
yeah. So that's cool, man.
It's pretty
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, I'll definitely get that, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, man, they shut me down on Twitter, man. Like, I'm talking about, I ain't been on Twitter in like over a year and a half.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They shut me all the way down, bro.
Me too.
And then they guess what? And I tried to like appeal this shit or ask for like a grievance, like about what 8, 9, 10 months later, and they said no, we've chosen to not reactivate your account permanently.
Wow.
Yeah. They said
Really
it's under further review. We've decided, and all because I said, man, I think I said something about Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said something about Bill Gates, and they got me. Yeah. No, that's what it was. I reported a Bill Gates message about the vaccine. I reported it, and I said that it was harmful and misleading. and they banned me.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what some smart hacker should do? They should hack into all of Bill Gates's emails and stuff and switch it from Bill Gates to Bill Gates of hell.
Yeah. Or Hell Gates.
Yeah.
Change him to Hell Gates, like make his face all demonic.
There you go.
Yeah, Hell Gates.
That's a good one. Hell Gates.
Oh wow. Yep. But yeah, man. Yep. I don't know. That's one thing about it though. Like I wonder what the long game is because honestly, and I've heard the story where like they presented everything to Trump and it was like this is what we got, and he was like, oh man, we can handle this real quickly. We can get this knocked out right now. And it was like they were like, no, don't do it. And I'm thinking, I'm like, man, like maybe you should just let him do it. Like we really didn't need all this to make us believe that the government was corrupt as shit. We really didn't need that. Like everybody know, even the people that choose to like vote like it's gonna make us like make sense or make a change or a difference when it comes to like deep state people getting it put in position. Like even those people know that the system is rigged and corrupt, even if they're like participating in it. So it's like, how harmful would it have been to just go ahead and put the pedal to the metal?
Well, they don't want anything close to truth out there. Dark Brain says, Aaron, truth can be accessed on Android through a web browser.
Okay.
Tell him to get in there. Okay. So I guess you got to start on a browser and then you can get it onto your Android somehow.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, we got to go the other way. All right, we'll do it. But yeah, man. Yeah. I've been even though like it's weird, like my back's been hurting, my legs been hurting. Like I got like a weird muscle spasm in my right butt cheek. I guess it's probably due to like like the arthritis or whatever in my lumbar section. But even still, I'm just like, man, forget this, and I still go running this stuff. And the doctor told me when I went to go get an X-ray, he said, man, you want to watch out for like that high impact stuff, what I mean, like running. And I said, bro, man, I'm not a spring chicken. I said, man, I'm 41, I'll be 42 this year. I was like, man, I can't just sit there and just like lose weight by osmosis. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I watch what I eat, like the weight would come out so slow that it would just be like, crazy. And I'm not trying to rush to do anything unnatural, but my thing is, the longer I have this weight on me, the worse off it's going to be on my body. So I'm like, I'd rather put my body through temporary pain, trying to lose the weight, rather than sitting up possibly doing permanent damage by sitting up there being overweight with my back like this.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Right. So I said I got to do what I got to do, man.
Well, now that you got the humming crystals, you can do it.
Yeah, sure can. Yep. But like I said, I have to I gotta do a couple things when I get back. I gotta get this all recorded. And I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is, um, like when I send it to you, now it's I'm not gonna be able to get it at like the highest resolution that my old computer can like produce, which is a 24-bit wave. Like I don't want to change the bit rate of that. I want to keep it 24-bit. So I think it doesn't matter. You don't have to have it at 16-bit for it to play on YouTube. Like just whatever the bit rate is, it's gonna play. It's gonna stream it whatever that is. But if I give it to you and for some reason it doesn't, and it doesn't play at 24, I'll go ahead and bounce it down to 16, which will still probably be fine. But
Mhm.
I'm gonna still try to give it to you at 24, so that way you get exactly what I recorded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds cool.
So
That's awesome.
yeah. It was like I said, I just got to get home and get the cracking on it. But yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I just been chilling, man. As far as it goes, I think like I said, I think this is the way to start bringing things closer and closer to happening, like just spreading that kind of information and everybody start doing that, because I think that's another thing too. They're like, man, these fools ain't even healing themselves using their own God given and creative given energy. Man, we can't be seen by these people. I'm thinking they're thinking like that. So it's like at least the ones that are like good for us. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So if they see us doing that, I think we'll start seeing more sightings around places where where people are doing that. Even if it's like one person in like a town of 10,000, you know what I mean? Like just imagine if there's one person in all the towns of 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of people. And I think they'll be like, okay, they're catching on. All right. We can start giving them hope now. You know what I'm saying? Like we just need we needed to know that they're trying to be better.
Mhm.
Yeah. So hell yeah. So y'all better get y'all crystals. Get your wires and everything like that. Start hooking them up. you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get it going, man. We ain't got a lot of time, man. 2030 coming.
Yeah. Get your healing in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get your healing in. Start them frequencies, because they can listen. You might not think about it, but like they can pick it up, even if it's one person across the cosmos. They can pick that up. You know what I mean? Like but it might not be enough for them to just all come through. But just imagine if they're like, okay, all right, there's a blip. All right, okay, well let's keep paying attention over there. Oh, what? Another one and another one and another one. Oh, there's a bunch of them. All right, I think it's time. Yeah.
Cosmic hitchhiking signal.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely, man. That's a beacon, dude. That's a beacon to them. And then they'll like. I think honestly, it won't even be so much that they coming, but they'll start revealing themselves more. Like they'll stop doing all the phasing. They'll stop doing all the phasing. You know, they'll like they're like, okay, well if they're doing that, then they won't have a problem with this. And then let the 4th of July times a billion sky anomalies begin. You know,
Mhm.
yeah, it'd be crazy then. So yeah,
Yeah.
man, I'm excited about it all, man. I think 2030 is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be real good. I think yeah, Russia. What do you think about Russia? What do you think's happening in Russia?
Well, I think that Russia has a lot of information that they've gathered on the 46 biolabs, and um,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to work out. I don't think we're going to go to nuclear war. I just don't think that's going to happen.
Nope.
Uh, I think that Putin's going to still be a pretty decent guy,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to think that you have to. I just wonder if there's some way that Trump is communicating with him.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I mean that's another thing too. I mean, Trump never really speaks on anything unless he's got facts to back it. And he's not saying things like, "Oh, I think Putin's a genius," without
Right.
knowing the inner workings of what Putin's doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Hmm.
I
Yep.
worry about Assange. I worry about Assange coming. I mean, X-22 report seems to think that that's a good thing, but I don't know. I, I
Well,
don't know.
what's going on? What's going on with Assange? You think he's like dead, and maybe they just skinwalked him?
No, no, no. They the British the England has okayed his extradition to America.
Mm.
So
Oh,
that's
oh.
so he'll be
Mhm.
coming. He'll be coming
Yeah,
here.
yeah, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, like they're waiting for him with that, with like a bouquet of bullets. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I said I think they might be waiting for him like to do something to him. You think?
Yeah, I think that. Well, I just don't trust our justice system here right now.
Right, right.
So I just don't. I guess Ghislaine Maxwell's cellmate was offered money to kill Ghislaine, whatever you want to call her.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's wild, man.
I think
Let me see.
Hillary. I think Hillary brought her a cake, and inside the cake was a gun to shoot Ghislaine with.
Yeah, yeah. It was like a single bullet in it or something.
Yeah,
Just packed with cyanide.
yeah, not really, but
No,
that's
I mean I get what you're saying. I
yeah.
get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean you heard about that body that was found on the Clintons' property, and it was hanged and then shot at the same as well.
Shot through the chest. Yeah, of
Shot through
course.
the chest. Yeah.
That is the suicide method of most people, to do two different things. So in case one doesn't work, you hang yourself and shoot yourself in the chest.
Yeah. Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, there's one thing you can say about all of the Clinton associates that have committed suicide. They're
Mhm.
very, very persistent. They'll shoot themselves in the head numerous times. They'll shoot themselves and hang themselves. I mean, these people really want to leave the planet. They're going to try everything until it works.
Yeah. 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 I
That's
mean,
real.
I've heard stories, man. I mean, like, of course, obviously we know that Clinton thing. That was, it was what it was. It's fake. Like it was a murder. But I've heard of things like, there was a guy that my one of my childhood friends or my high school friends, her uncle, he had tried to kill himself and he shot himself in the head and then he really wanted to get it done and
Oh
it
my
didn't
God.
kill him. It didn't kill him, so then he crawled and got the gun and then shot himself again.
Oh my God. That's terrible.
Yep,
Oh, I'm
yep,
so
yep.
sorry. I'm so sorry, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, oh no. Yeah, it was. I was like, damn, man. Like, yeah, that's some traumatizing shit right there, man.
Yes, yes. That
Yeah,
is
yeah,
really, really, really horrifying.
yeah. I don't think she ever fully bounced back from that. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, like she just had like a lot of issues, but that really didn't help.
Oh my
Because
God. Oh my
yeah,
God.
because yeah. I mean, like like some people that is just like you could tell like they're just like a ray of light, but they're just so sad because like all this extenuating things that are happening out of their control ever since they're like a child, and it's just like you don't even know. It's just like they're so they're like that like just them putting a smile on their faces just like takes everything in the world to do, and it's like
Mhm.
it's like there's nothing, like they're pretty much doomed in a way,
Yeah.
like they never had a chance. That shit right there, that's something that I think about a lot, man, and that's the reason why like I don't I really want things to go like humanity to shift in my lifetime. I have to see that. I have to see where that is a thing of the past,
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, if that just seeing people that you love and care about go through stuff like that doesn't want to make you be a part of some kind of great change, like there's no hope for you, you know. Yeah.
Well, for people like that with memories like that, according to Corey Good, the who is it? The those people. with the stone ships. Not the
Mm,
Aztecs, but the Mayans. The Mayans.
yeah, yeah.
They're really good at they do this therapy with your mind that kind of blocks all the bad memories so that you're unaffected, virtually unaffected by the trauma. So
Oh wow.
they're very good at that, and they're going to be coming to help after the solar event
Oh,
to
that's so dope.
help with people and to deal with all their trauma. Yeah.
Oh man, that'd be awesome. That is so awesome, man. Like Corey Good's the dude, man. He's that's my guy right there, man. That's my guy, man.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy. He sure is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, he's definitely finna. You know, he'll like when everything happens and goes down like it's supposed to go down. Like I can't wait till these like vindicated. You know what I'm saying? Because like anybody, like dude, like I can't, and that's the reason why I didn't want to share stuff with a group of people that I don't know because the whole like what I'm saying UFO and disclosure society, they just pretty much just like shunned him because he gave it to him for real. Like he wasn't saying, hey guys, just wait, watch, you don't have to do anything, just sit back and wait. Everything's been taken care of. We've been virtually liberated. You don't have to worry. You don't have to do any kind of inside work. Everything's fine. Like yeah, we've got the Nazis running. With their Draco reptilian friends. And then it's like then you got Corey Good coming in. Like nah, we're still pretty much in the heat of the battle. So if you really want something to happen, you better start being a part of the change. And they're like, oh my God, how dare you disrupt our hopium? And then they just basically just say dismissive things about him, and they come at him. Like that's the thing about it. Like if people don't know, like the best thing to do if you don't agree with somebody is to just chill out, because guess what happens when you do that? You basically you're setting up the stage for a great disappointment. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all you're doing. Because there's no coming back from like doing the shit that they've done to Corey. There's no coming back from that. Like if they were just to be like, yo, okay, I don't agree, that's fine. But to sit there and just start talking like they got some kind of knowledge that he don't got, you know what I mean, and to just go at him like that, like now, when the hammer comes down, dude, you're gonna get squashed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not gonna have a home, bro. Like I mean, nobody's gonna do anything to you, but nobody's gonna do anything with you either.
Mm-hmm.
And that to me, that's worse than getting squashed. That's worse than death. You know what I'm saying? Like having to live in that hell that you created for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yes.
I mean, it's coming, and I cannot wait. Yeah,
Well, me too.
but yeah, and I'm sorry. That's just a part of me. Like just because like I'm still a human, and I believe that evil in all forms should be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I was saying at all, but there's a difference between having bad vices and being evil. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
having having bad habits, and just being like just a dark entity.
Right.
And people that will go after a guy like that, you know what I'm saying, that all he wants to do is just like help humanity for the better,
Mhm.
and by telling the truth, by letting you know what we're facing and what we're up against. Yeah, like if you're gonna go against somebody like that, yeah, you're done in my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beat back by popular demand is in the queue. We're gonna let him in. So let's see if this is gonna work. Hello, Mr. BBP.
How's it going? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I guess I had to like give it access or something. Like at first it was like we can't detect a mic or camera, and I was like, okay, like, allow the access, and then it started happening.
There you go. You're on.
How's it going, Aaron and Phoenix? How you guys doing?
Yo, what's going on, man? Doing fine, man. Doing real swell. What's happening?
Good. Long time no talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you been up to?
Man, I've been working a lot. I work like 6 days a week now, so I'm busy with all that. That's why I've been able to stop in, say what's up. Figured I'd drop in though. Like, hey, I seen you were live. I was like, hey, perfect time off, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Good to hear from you. Yeah. Yeah.
So hey, yo. So what do y'all think about? And I sent it to Aaron, but there's a video of Putin. I don't know, some years back. I think it's some years back. I'm not sure, but he was talking and he had like all these children behind him, and I don't know what, like maybe they might have been like orphan children or just different children in Russia or maybe somewhere else. And he's talking on the podium, and then just behind him, there's like these children that look a little different. They're actually really a lot different than the rest of them. Like they look like Palladians.
Wow.
Yeah, I sent you the video.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
So wait a minute. This is with Putin? I'm looking for it right now. I'm looking for it.
Yeah, Putin is talking, and then like there's like Palladian children like behind him, like right, like looking around. I was like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, I vaguely remember it now, but I'm looking for it. I don't see it. Was it a long time ago?
Yeah, man, it was some months ago. It might have been 8 or 9 months ago, probably.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, possibly more. I'll look for it, man, and I'll send it to you, man.
Well, yeah, not now, but yeah.
Do you remember what it was called? Like, was it like Putin? Was it like some kind of hearing of his or something? Like, I'd almost like to hear it, like see it.
No. It's let's see, what is it? It wasn't a hearing or nothing like that, because it was kind of like, like how they'll have, like an American president, he'll be at the podium talking, and hey, listen, we have we're trying to help save the children of this area, blah 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 blah. These are some of the kids from around the area, and they're in the background. Like it was one of those type of situations.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like they are being a lot more bold with what they're putting in our face. I'll say that. Like,
oh yeah.
Like easily.
Yeah. It was a Palladian boy and a girl. The girl was definitely there, and then the boy was standing behind her, almost kind of hiding a little bit. You know what I mean? And you can see it's like it's like their eyes. It's like, man, it looks wild, man. I mean, they're definitely alien. They're definitely not like, they're not full human. Definitely, I would say probably I will go ahead and just say like, yeah, definitely a Palladian. Definitely Palladian. Definitely.
Or like Nephilim or something of the sort. You know what I mean? Like a half breed. You know?
Like, yeah, like a hybrid or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another thing too, I was gonna talk about, and it's funny because I've been thinking about it for a while, but I never spoke on it because I was like, man, that's kind of far out. But and it's something I don't know. I think maybe Corey might have touched on it recently, but he was saying something about how like ETs don't necessarily have to like come here in like a physical form. Sometimes they come here like in a spiritual form through like other people's bodies, like through like human bodies, like like a human birth, like the soul that enters it could be an ET soul.
Mm-hmm.
And they make an agreement with like the human soul that was gonna like inhabit it or something like that, and they're like, yo, hey, listen, we really got some work to do. Can I take this time to exist, because of the work, with the work at hand, and then like, the soul makes the decision like to not enter, or I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump in, or oh, okay, man, I see what you got going on. All right, man, yeah, you got it, go ahead. And then they take the body rather than the human soul or the more terrestrial soul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that happens. I think that happens a lot.
Well, I'm not having any luck finding it, buddy. I'll have to search offline, and the next show maybe we'll bring it up.
Yeah, I had to, like, somebody had posted it on Instagram, and I screen recorded it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can find it, man.
No, you're driving, dude. You're driving.
No, I would no. I'm speaking like later, not now.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. We don't want you to get hurt.
Be safe, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, eyes on the road, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah, it's pretty wild. And I think yeah, I think Putin, man. I think people have said things like, hey, I don't think it's him. I think he's been took over or somebody, like the evil Putin got killed and then replaced by like a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of shit.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
I've heard of shit like that. I mean, it's old Putin was a bad dude, man. People getting isotopes, radioactive isotopes slipped inside their coffee and shit, and then next thing they're dead in 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? He did some stuff, but who knows? Maybe the stuff that he did was, sanctioned by like higher powers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I mean,
Yeah.
like honestly, I mean, like like we've had cloning and shit since like Clinton was in office. That's the first time I heard of it, and I was like in like grade like high school or something like during that time. So like
Yeah.
hearing of that, and how much they've progressed, and we even seen like a half human, half pig clone. Like there's a video of it type shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
so to say that they're not cloning humans is like.
Oh man.
Like stupid as fuck to even like consider. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
obviously they're doing some shit like that. So I mean like
Hell
you
yeah.
know like you know what I mean? Like some people just don't even be looking quite the same. Like there's like a difference. Like they kind of look the same, they kind of talk the same, but like they're
But
not
not
like
quite.
they're not all the way there. Like
Yeah.
it's a little weird,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. It's the subtle stuff. You know what I mean? And I think honestly, that's part of the reason, like a part of the reason why they clone celebrities like that. So that way, if they, okay.
Yeah, like if you don't like fulfill our contract, like we'll still replace you. It's no big deal to us. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like either A, bow down and kiss the ring, or or we can replace you. It don't matter to them.
Yeah, because the show must go on. And you know what I think? I think honestly, like a part of, because they don't do, they, they, even though they're evil, they're still pretty clever. You know what I'm saying? And I think part of it is like everything they do is like, multi-level, multi-purpose type things. Like, for instance, like they clone people, but the clones that we've been seeing are like celebrities. I'm saying, we'll speak in hypotheticals. All right, okay, or theoretical. All right,
Right.
let's just say they're cloning celebrities, and everybody sees what and they make sure that the old version or the original version gets to like superstardom, and then they drop off the map, and then they bring they kill them, do whatever they're gonna do to them, and then they bring the clone out. So what that does to like to like the global, consciousness is that we see the difference to just hey, that's clone, and then everybody believe it. You can't say it without being looked at like you're crazy, right? But everybody can see that there's something different, and I think a strategy that might be a strategy in a way to when they decide to like kill, I don't know, your dad or like your sister, and then clone her, you won't know the difference or you won't think to say, oh, you're a clone, because it's like, you've in your mind psychologically you've already been beat down and like and accepted that a clone is okay. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been seeing celebrities get cloned all the time. So it's like it's either A, you won't pick it up because, you won't be able to, notice the difference because of how they're doing it, and then or B, you don't want to you don't want to say anything because you don't want to seem crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like they could kill and replace somebody. Like yeah, let's say you're dating a holistic healer that's like killing people from AIDS, cancer, you know what I'm saying, lupus, just by like, a ritual procedure, right? And then like they're like, this girl is you know what I'm saying, she's doing too much. You got to do something about her. So they're like, okay, well, we'll just go ahead and kill her, and then we'll just replace her, and and then still be she'll still be doing the same stuff, but but not quite. And then all of a sudden she decides she wants to stop doing that and become a pop star. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you as the boyfriend, you're like something's off. Just like you thought something was off with David Chappelle. Just like you thought something was off with John Travolta. Just like you thought
Yep.
something was off with Will Smith. Just like you
Hey,
thought
Dave
something
Chappelle
was
for
off
sure,
about.
dude. Like that was one like that
Yes.
really got me. Even like Miley Cyrus. I'm not even a Miley Cyrus fan, but like it was like the whole thing changed. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think
Right.
and like 95% of them are like groomed and everything. You know what I mean? So
Right.
like all of Hollywood, like this and that. You know.
I don't know if
So
you need. I don't know if you need clones though, because if you take a look at Miley Cyrus, you look how much Miley Cyrus looks like Hannah Montana. I mean, there's two different
yeah,
there's
yeah.
two different people right
They
there.
like switch like just agendas. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna switch your name. We're gonna switch what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
We got bigger and better things for you, bitch. So you're gonna dance half naked on a stage, like.
Right. Yeah. Right. And, yeah. It corrupt the children.
Here's someone.
It is
someone
fucked up though. I mean, like honestly, she was probably groomed too. You know, like, it seems like anybody from like Nickelodeon or Disney or anything that comes out of there, like something happened. You know, like. One of the producers or directors or something is giving you a cut or a deal or something. Like, nah, something happened. You know what I mean? Like,
because honestly, because like check this out. So, I'm up here thinking about it. Like, I actually met Miley Cyrus when she was doing the show in LA. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I mean, met her. Yeah, I was I went to this is a friend of mine. You can look him up. His name's Charlie Sputnik. I wouldn't say a friend, but like an associate, a past associate. But anyway, he lives in LA and he does like, he records people, he produces, he's an artist himself, he does a lot of different things musically and art, art wise. And I went to, I was the boyfriend of a girl that worked with him in a nonprofit that taught music to like underprivileged children to like in like the hood and stuff like that. And yeah, she was alright. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that later. But anyway, so she Charlie worked with her in this nonprofit. And and I had and I had to
you just
and I had to like
take a blanket. Sorry.
And I had to work okay. And I had to record something at his studio. So, I went there and I knew he did vocal, coaching and stuff like that. But I was like, yo, man, what's up? He was like, yeah, man, we got to make this session kind of fast. I got to go and rehearse at the Roxy. And I said, word? And he said, yeah, man, I got I do vocal coaching for Hannah Montana or Miley Cyrus or whatever. And she's supposed to be bringing like 200, 250 of her friends to the show. So I want to make sure that the show's real tight. So we're gonna have to kind of wrap this up. So I recorded at his studio, and then after that, about a day later, we go to his performance, and we walk in, and it was before they had set up, and Miley Cyrus, she was just standing. Hannah Montana was standing right there on the dance floor, and they were like, hey, that's Miley right there, man. You want to go say hey? I said, I'm not really, they're like, well, I mean, you don't want to just meet her. I mean, it is. I mean, I know it's nothing to you, but it's Billy Ray Cyrus's daughter. You want to go hang out? And I was like, I guess so. She's like fucking 13, but I guess I'll go over there and say hello. So we went over there and, shook her hand. She was real timid, real shy, real soft spoken. And then next thing I know, I see her up here twerking on a wrecking ball, Oh, and I was just like, that was really.
That's like some MK Ultra switch type shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a code word or something. Like now you act like this. Like
right? Yeah. Then it's the old switcheroo, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it almost seems like she's a different person. But like I said, we're getting trained to accept like the clone nuances. We're getting trained to accept them. So it's like because we're looking at it happen on TV, so in the radio, and all kinds of stuff like that. You know what I mean? On all kinds of media. So we're just accepting like basically the clone version of any person at any different time. As far as entertainment is concerned.
Shit, I'd
So
even say it like from a biblical standpoint. That's why it speaks against like idolatry. You know what I mean? Like if you
yeah,
put these people as your idols, if you hold them higher to like to some kind of standard or something, and praise them and shit, like it brings like nothing good in your life. You know what I mean?
right,
Like to do that,
right, exactly.
like it just doesn't make any sense. Like why would you hold these people in esteem? Like you know what I mean?
Right,
Like you almost like put more attention to these people than you do your own family. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
that's
yes,
crazy
yep,
to me. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, yeah.
that's all I gotta
You know.
say.
Oh yeah, it's wild, man. But that's one thing too. People like always like to clown about. Oh, you think so and
The
so's a
lightning
clone?
bug's on me.
Yeah, yeah, like what do you mean? Like, why couldn't it be a clone? Just think about it. These people live like a super fast life, super stressful because you like these fools got to run around like and pretty much like interview after interview, show interview, photo
Yep.
shoot, recording session, like all the
Yep.
time. Like, dude, people burn out, and in some cases, people fade away from burning out so much. Like they'll commit suicide or OD because they were trying to stay awake and cope with like that stressful regimen. So what happens when somebody like that dies, and you're literally one person making tens of hundreds of millions of dollars for companies and tens of thousands of different people. You're making millionaires. Like,
Yep.
the show has to keep going on. So they
Yeah.
will do something. They will clone you.
Oh yeah, like if they made so much money off an artist, like well, let's even say like Mac Miller, for instance, because like
Yep.
you know what I mean, like he OD or wherever, like what they say, but like you know what I mean, he sold a lot of albums, a lot of people liked him. He was a different type of artist. Like
Yeah.
I even appreciate his music.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, he's a good example. And I'm sure like they almost would have cloned him like just to do it more. You know, but
Right. Sometimes they get away with it. Sometimes it's like one of those things where it's like, well, him, he was straight up on some ritual.
like I was about to say that like, it might be like a ritual type thing too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I think they have a difference. You know, sometimes they might do a ritual type thing, like and then like still clone, but like sometimes I think they just like let people know like because he spoke like that or she spoke like that, now it's gonna be like this. You know what I mean? Like you know they're like
Mm-hmm.
trying to set the example. Seems like it's
Right.
funny
Yeah.
like how it seems like some of the good artists and actors just kind of perish away and usually about in their 30s
Mm-hmm.
like you know
Everybody
Yeah.
still on?
you know
Uh huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, basically, if you look at it, like they're not gonna let the ball drop. Like they're making that much money off somebody. If they kill them, they're doing it because the ritual. Like they have to do it because it's like, hey man, hey, at the end of the day, we're on some like Luciferian, like sacrificing people doctrine, and that's more important than money because guess what? We can't pay our like interdimensional God, any kind of money to save us from being slaughtered. So it's like, hey, they want blood. We gotta give them blood. So they don't care about how much money they miss when it's that situation. But when it's unplanned and it's just like, Lady Gaga, you know what I'm saying? She burnt out, you know what I'm saying? Okay, all right, she messed around in OD, trying to stay afloat. Okay, well, she wasn't supposed to die, so we gotta do what we gotta do. Bring the clone out, bring the tubes out, you know? Yeah.
okay
Unplanned they
okay
clone. Listen,
okay
unplanned they clone.
because you
Planned
squeezed it
planned they ritual. Yep. So that's what I believe.
Well, yeah, boy.
sorry I got the girls here if anything like Aaron like they do want to say thank you you want to
Okay.
hear it like for the
Sure.
books that you know I won
Sure.
oh
What was
that
that?
was the hey you guys want to say again like
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very, very
Oh,
welcome.
that's sweet. That's real sweet. That's what's up.
Hey, much love, Aaron. Like for like the giveaway and the free books, they enjoy it. So I was like, I showed him. I was like, hey, this is the guy that wrote him and everything. Like, so
That's what's up.
yeah,
Did you show them in this? Did they give you both books?
yeah. It
Okay.
was like both of
In
them.
the
Yep.
second book, Popple's Place,
Uh-huh.
in Popple's bedroom in the beginning of the book, you can see some artwork on the wall. And
Okay.
so I gave credit in there for the people who did that artwork. It was my 2 kids and the author's 2 kids did the artwork on his wall. So it's real kid art.
Oh, awesome. That's
that's
pretty
dope.
cool. I didn't know that part of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll even
that's
have
cool.
I might even have to read the book to him.
There you go.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, I mean,
again,
that's real cool. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's a real cool nuance right there, man, in detail. You know, because a lot of times you like look at kid art and like illustrations, knowing good and well a kid didn't draw that. You know what I'm saying? But in your case, you actually made it authentic. That's dope.
Yeah. I thought, well, well, I'm doing his bedroom. What does a kid have in his bedroom? Maybe some of his drawings. I thought, well, why don't I use our kids' drawings? That would be great. Get them involved.
Yeah.
That was great.
Hell yeah.
They loved it.
Okay.
Yeah, really cool, man. Real cool.
Okay. Well, just leave it there then. I'll clean it later.
Yeah. So like, okay. So all right. So we covered clones. We covered UFOs. Let's see.
Lay down.
I think what I've heard is that like there was like the whole thing with the whole invasion of Ukraine. I think that was all, I think that was like kind of like some war games, some kind of like, crisis action type situation for the most part. Like all the shit that we saw that MSM let us know or let us see, I think that was all like pretty much stage type shit. It wasn't like real.
I agree.
Because I think because he blew up the biolab. That's the thing. He didn't give them anything to. He didn't give them anything to use footage wise because he blew up biolabs. He only blew up things that like were either trying to like stop him from blowing up biolabs or biolabs. You know what I'm saying? That's all he blew up. So it's like, damn, we need more carnage. We need more destruction. You know what I'm saying? And then meanwhile, like you got videos leaking out of people in Ukraine, like greeting the soldiers with open arms and kisses because they felt like they've been liberated.
Right.
Yeah, right. And then like give them 40 billion, and then their leader, president, wherever he is, like comes on the fucking camera like asking for more. Like, what the fuck else you want, bro? Like, excuse my French. Like, man, like.
But all this is gonna end when Biden's term ends, which will be very soon. Because look, breaking: Arkansas just decertified the election following Texas.
They did too.
And Wisconsin. So Arkansas, Texas, and Wisconsin. That's 3 so far. That's pretty good. So
Yep. 47 to go.
I mean, I just think it's even wild the fact that like Biden came out on camera and said it that like if you don't like fire the prosecuting attorney, like we won't give you the money. So it's like basically like a bribe, like a blackmail, like on camera, like as the vice president of the United States. And now this dude's the president, and now he's still messing with Ukraine. I don't know. It seems a little strange to me.
Well,
I
don't know. Speculation or whatever, I don't know. You
got it. Yo, you got it, man. You got it.
I'm trying to keep it like good for,
Right. Good for you too, but it makes you kind of want to say a couple of choice words.
I got you, Aaron. I'm not gonna try to like mess you up.
Go too hard. We ain't trying to demonetize you then.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep my words like carefully here. So.
PG.
PG.
Yeah, PG-13 at best.
There might be some F words thrown in there, but I won't go too far like with something else. Like
Hey, guess what? That's just the new PG. PG-13. A couple F bombs.
I like that. The new PG.
The new PG-13. Yeah. So
we'll call it public guidance.
Public guidance. Like it takes a village guidance. Yeah. It takes a village, bro. You can't just have one parent. I'm talking about all the parents. Yep. Yep. I'm talking about it would be APG, all parental guidance. Yep. Dang. Yeah. But yeah, man. You know, I look at it like this. It's like it's one of those things where, you know, we can, you know, they can pretty much say and do what they want to do, but at the end of the day, like, you know, really they're just pretty much just like, you know, using all the cards that they got left, and you know, but it's like
very noticeable at this point, honestly. Like,
yeah, monkeypox. What the hell?
Yeah, monkeypox. Like, I'm sure you guys have a vaccine for that too. You know, like let's all wear a mask for monkeypox.
Right, exactly. How do you wear a mask to stop monkeypox?
Yeah, you know I even seen it at my job. Like, in the news thing was rolling. Like while I was like eating and everything. Like, you know, it looked like leprosy or something. You know what I mean? I was like, what are they trying to push now? Like, you know, like.
Yeah. It looked like
be scared of the herpes on your wrist.
Well,
yeah, it looked like
no, you guys, this is serious. I think I might have it, and so I think this might be what it looks like.
Girls, lay down. I told you.
Is that monkeypox?
Yeah.
I think that's it on my hand. It's a little monkey. It's a little monkey sticker. So there you go.
Man, that's crazy.
Like, yeah, my daughters are laughing right now. Like he said, monkeypox. Like that's funny.
Like what the hell?
Like
exactly.
This is crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's comical, man. Like, you know, but and you know what? You know what's wild? I mean, I don't mean to you know, clown myself too much. You know, kind of, but you know how you had that shit where somebody was wearing not wearing a helmet but wearing a mask on like a motorcycle.
Yeah, mask. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, my dad, he laid his moped down, like over correcting a curve, and he had a mask on with no helmet. I was like, it's funny too because like he was constantly trying to tell me and my son to put a mask on every time he sees us like in the grocery store, and my son would just look at me like, you know, yeah, you're my grandfather. My dad's standing right there, and I'm not fit to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I would be like, Dad, chill out, man. You're going too hard. It's really not that serious. And then he turns around and does that shit. Man, I laugh so damn hard. Yep. He up here laid up in bed with his little hip swollen. I can't hardly do nothing. I'm like, Dad, did you wear a helmet? He was like, nah, I didn't have no helmet on, but I didn't hit my head. I said, but you weren't wearing anything else on that would protect you? My mom was like, Adrian, stop. I was like, nah. I was like, nah, I gotta keep going. But nah, I stopped. But you know, cause he is my dad. It's just like, man, everybody, man. You know, it's just sad when you see your own folks, and it's just like, dude, y'all ain't gonna make the shift. You know what I'm saying? Like, sad.
Yeah, it's they're now talking about changing the name of monkeypox so people will be more afraid of it.
Not laugh at it.
Yeah. Well.
Oh wow.
I know what they should call it. They should call it vax injury. That's what they should call it.
Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, vax injury for sure.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that. Oh, dude, I've been seeing people walking around with half their face slump.
With what?
With half like Bell palsy in the face.
Yeah.
I've been seeing people. Yeah.
Oh, like a stroke, basically.
Yeah, but but the vaccine from that.
Yeah, I'm sure. I know there's gonna be side effects and all that. That's what I was like. That's what I told all my loved ones. I tried to give everyone the information about it, even though I got banned and blocked and everything else. I tried.
Yeah.
Like I tried to tell them medical like .gov websites is saying this, like in the patents and everything, and like in the ingredients in it, like in like what could happen, like like that's why I tried to promote, like
Yeah.
all I
Right,
gave was
man.
information. That's it. I
Right.
didn't really
Exactly.
give
They
an
don't want that.
opinion. It
Right.
was just
Right.
kind of like my only opinion was like, if I was you, I wouldn't get it. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that's
Wouldn't
it.
do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all.
it.
And they don't even want that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's crazy because like I was like, dang man, I know this guy, and I've been knowing him for a long time. Like why all of a sudden now he's like, like what, 15 years younger than me, and this fool's up here with like his mouth up here hanging down like he had a stroke because he had high blood pressure or something. I'm just like, nah, something's wrong. And like, and then I seen another guy, his head was all ate up. He had like bald patches in his head. He had like scars down his neck. And I'm up here thinking he got in like an automobile wreck. And you know what I'm saying? I said, yo, man, that's your husband. Was he in a car wreck or something? She was like, nope. I said, is that cancer? She said, nope. The damn vaccine. The damn vaccine gave him blood clots all in his body. Like he almost died. They had to cut all the blood clots out of his head, out of his neck.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's that's we should probably use a different word. But anyways, you guys,
I agree.
We're approaching 2.5 hours. I want to try to keep the shows a little bit shorter as we go along here. So I think we're going to put a cap on it. I want to thank Corbin and BBP Demand for calling in. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for having me. Good to see you again. Just been busy.
Man. Yeah. Nice hearing from y'all, man. Nice hearing from y'all.
Yeah, nice
both of you.
Yeah, vice versa.
Good talking to both of you.
All right, nice to hear from your daughters too, BBP Demand. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought you should get a shout out since I won the giveaway, so I thought I'd let you hear it from them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, right.
I'm glad they liked them. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. They appreciate it.
All right. Hey y'all, so I guess, look for it in the coming couple few weeks and stuff, man. I'm gonna try to give Aaron those sound waves and
awesome.
hopefully we can make something happen, man, and kind of bring the disclosure a little closer.
Yes. Awesome. Looking forward to that, Corbin and BBP Demand. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
So join us on Friday. We're Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Truth, because we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious and the paranormal is the new normal. So keep your cameras and your phones trained to the skies so you can take a picture at UFO and come on to the Truth Quest and talk about it. Until then, peace in.
Yo.
Take care now.
Peace.
Oh, yeah. Trying to do something here. Okay, folks. Talk to you later. Peace. Try this again. Peace in.